All right, guys, so there's the news, right? There's the news. The New York Jets will officially be the team on Hard Knocks for the season. This was, something that, to me, it doesn't come as like a major shock. I don't think anybody is shocked by this, really. Jets fans of other teams, nobody's really, just stunned that the Jets were, selected here by HBO with the Aaron Rodgers acquisition. Tons of different storylines. Solid going into year 3. How does Zach Wilson handle, being quarterback number 2? All these different things, Super Bowl expectations, of course. It's a team that a lot of people are interested in. And especially if you look at, who else was in consideration. Washington Commanders, I think the Chicago Bears were another, team rumored. Literally nobody wanted this, though. Saleh has been vocal about it. It sounds crazy to say this, but HBO approached 28 teams, the other 28 teams, about looking for volunteers to do the show. They all said no. Dennis Allen and the New Orleans Saints actually came out and said that, it's going to be a distraction. They don't want it. Saleh has came out and said that, he didn't want it. In fact, they actually reached back out to the Lions and asked if they wanted to do it again, like a second consecutive season, and Detroit declined. So, obviously there's something there. There's a reason why literally every team says no. There's no volunteers. Nobody wants, a camera crew in, microphones all around, and conversations being recorded. Obviously, it's a weekly show. So, you're going to have tons of people commenting on it when it drops. And it's a good show, right? Like, it's about football. You get the behind the scenes look. Although in this day and age, I feel like every team, or at least the majority of teams, you go on their website, you go on their YouTube channel, and there's little docu-series that they create themselves. Atlanta has a good one, Arizona has a good one, the Jets, of course, with One Jets Drive. I know the Lions and the Raiders also have some pretty good ones, and those are even just the ones that I've sat down and actually watched. I'm sure there's plenty more out there, and I do know that it does trickle into the NBA too. But in any case, the Jets are the Hard Knocks team here, and look, am I going to watch it? Yes, of course. It's Jets content. Of course, I'm going to be interested. It's going to be entertaining. But with that said, this is my stance on it, right? And it hasn't really changed since the beginning. If the Jets are okay with it, if the players and the coaches and front office members, they're fine, they're not going to let it be a distraction, then I'm totally cool with it. But if this team does not want HBO around, if they believe it's going to be a distraction, then I don't want them around, right? I'm trying to see this team win a bunch of football games this season. I'm thinking about the playoffs. I'm thinking about multiple playoff wins, AFC Championship, Super Bowl, competing in a stacked division, in my opinion, the best division in football, in, of course, the AFC East. I don't want distractions. I really, really do not want distractions. But at the end of the day, it's a TV show, right? You cannot let something like this derail the season. I don't think it will, but just think about it. Think about the great teams out there, the Eagles, the Chiefs, the Bengals. If they were the Hard Knocks, the team awarded Hard Knocks, are they all of a sudden bound to miss the playoffs? Is this the team that is all of a sudden going to fall apart? No, right? No, at some point you have to say, all right, it's going to be annoying. We might have to watch what we say. We might have to, do certain things a little differently, if that's even going to be the case. But we cannot let, HBO come in and dictate how we operate and run training camp. We just have to be ourselves and kind of, remove ourselves from the idea that it is a distraction. So anyway, let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. Thanks so much for watching. I appreciate it. And as always, go Jets.